Hey, all listeners, series. We're recording more Requiem on Insanity and stuff that, and we're currently 4 hours 48 minutes in and stuff that's in. And let's do some stuff here. Oh. Bunch more kills, bunch more credits. That's the ammo. Body armor. I mean, technically, you could go and do a bunch of extra things here that you normally don't need to do, but I think some of them might be worth doing here, actually. Oh. Let's do the BSA crate over there. There's also a bunch of these places that can be unlocked if you go the way around and stuff like that, so yeah. Then there's the enemies here. Right, let's repair backs. I think I've already shot this down before, by the way, the thing. Because there is a thing here that I'm pretty certain I shot down the box here. Get two things here. Get that and stacked hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. I think you find that the universe pretty much covers everything. Shut up and get my horse. I was waiting there for the swing command there, but what the hell, man? There we go. Got execution. Because normally you're supposed to be that is supposed to like show up when you can actually do the input. Oh, that's hold actually. Hey. Yeah, that's should I hang them all? I think I'm meant to go down there. But there you can see you can unlock this here. You see that puts you there. This rifle ammo here. Okay. Nice. And we jump down here. That's a big ass jump down. And this puts you in a very, very peculiar situation. Because here, actually let's take the down path first just to show you where this leads. Because this is how you're supposed to shoot this raccoon. You can actually shoot this raccoon from above, by the way. You don't even need a sniper because there's a raccoon on the other side here, but I've already shot this because you can shoot it from above if you see where that is here. And stuff that if you're on the other side of that, you can actually shoot down to that raccoon and stuff that, yeah. So you can shoot it, you don't even need to have the bridge down, you can actually shoot it from either of the sides, so if I remember correctly and stuff like that, yeah. But you're actually meant to see that raccoon only from that location and stuff that, right, the first time you play and stuff that, but yeah. But I somehow missed like going into this section the first time I played the game, because this is the section that can take you back to Cafe Oasis here. Because this leads in here, and then by going down here, you can see now, this first, got hanging ammo, got more Green herbs. Do we... I don't want to take the full mix. Right, then let's see. Oh, trains. Nemesis train. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be Nemesis train, maybe. No, because it derails somewhere else. Near the clock. Near the clock and tower. Looking bell. And if you see this, is very important because if you check up there, you can see, oh, that's the NF building. Okay, and there's absolute darkness in here. Let's reload this. Okay. Gunpowder small. So what's this? Oh, that's a small gunpowder you have. Or you just have this. Okay, and we'll get hanging ammo. Here. We're very ill-equipped to deal with them actually. Because normally you want to have a faster firing weapon when dealing with spiders. Yeah, and there's where one of the Mr. Cools are. Sorry. I don't know who keeps placing out the raccoons though, you know. It's a secret to everybody. Shh. Alright, we can go up there, but you can see this is where the spider is, but it's on the other side of it. Sadly, you cannot continue on to advance here, but you can loot the thing here. I said that they don't allow you to go further there because further there would have been interesting, of course, because you know. So that's not interact actually. I'm curious though, because on PC you can usually like make you able to go like out of bounds and stuff that, right? You know, and see like how much of the cities actually have been made, you know, stuff that. And this is what lets you go there, basically. And this here, by the way, is here. Is that you now connect this. It's very important because that's just brings you up here to where the camp is. Yeah. But this of course means that by going through here, these will come alive, by the way, so kill them now before they do. Okay, he's headless, so he doesn't come alive. So you're headless. Okay. And now we open this. And sunlight. And now as you can see, boom, it brings you back here to where Cafe Oasis is. And all that stuff. And sadly you don't get to go in here, because that's an eviction notice. I'm not 100% certain, right? Because wait, is Cafe Oasis meant to be the actual bar where that thing is? Is this supposed to be Gil's apartment? No, that's way too close. Although, I mean, I know there are more than one cafe and stuff that, you know, and I know that we're... Because, right, because this is a cafe. That thing is a bar, of course, obviously. So, yeah. Now, sadly, they don't put anything extra in here, by the way. There is nothing else that, like, appears here when you, like, return here later and stuff that. It would have been cool if there would have been something, you know, and stuff that, you know. Can you hear it too? I know that that's a reference to something, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, because you need basically to go back here, because otherwise you're not able to get something, huh? It's not to die. You're very good at missing. Loot. Yeah, because that's just the Applegate Hotel. Just another one of those. Or that's the first one you meant to read, actually. I already opened it up. Reception. Applegate Hotel, right? That's specifically Outbreak, right? Because of course you get like a certain charm for failing to save her basically and stuff like that, right? Because he's Marvin Branag's daughter and stuff that, you know. And open. And we got Jackie Morder liggen där för that. That's the only thing that's in here though. But yeah, so that's definitely worth getting. And it makes you like realize how massive it is because like everything is connected and stuff like that, right? Like it's like really freaking cool. But it also makes it so that basically like, you know, like I don't know if they've done it in 3 Remake yet, but if Capcom should do something, they should at least use patch in like a first person thing or whatever, because I feel like this like whole thing of like being able to play something both in third person and first person just makes the things so fucking cool. But I know like yes, you have to model things, you know, differently and stuff that, then it might like cost quite a lot of money to do and stuff like that. But you know, I definitely feel like it would be like very. It's okay, get those. I'm curious about this handgun though. Oh, and we got 2 more green herbs we can get. And body repair. Sell stuff though. Stacked. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Do. Get on my hearse, take you around the universe, and all the places to. Did you find that the universe pretty much covers everything? Okay. Doink. Doink. I can use the DSO emblem there. That's fine. So this one has a silencer, which is actually quite special. That's the mag. Better silencer. That's that. It actually looks really fucking cool. Actually, let's put this on the left side. Just a shortcut to the left. Salt, and then we mix herbs. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades too. You know what? I don't want to sell the single hand grenade actually because in case were able to get more. Curious, what does this look like? Oh, this looks actually pretty damn cool. It's a pretty thick boy. Alright, and that's probably written by that guy. Is that the fire escape? No. And here's the Porsche, looking all mega dusty, all or nothing, and the equals 9642. Is that his black badge number? No, or something. No, there's no way there's other before. But there is something that is there that's really cool. Not in this section, by the way, because this is a course. Raccoon City East, right? Yeah, East Raccoon City.
No, not this way.
No, not this way, yeah. We're not allowed to go there. Sadly. Because I'm trying to look for like landmarks and stuff that's right. So there's a big ass bridge there. I thought there was something here though, somewhere. I think that I know that I'm wasting time now, but since we lost the time anyway, and we didn't clear it in under 4 hours, right? It is worth exploring a little bit extra and stuff like that. So technically, right, we have a container over there. We theoretically also have the power. Not the power, but you know the mini power. The crankerinos. The rusty crank. That's what they call Joe Biden's Pinot, the rusty crank. And I really love. And this is a hidden dialogue, by the way. You only get that if you actually go back there and stuff. There.
Every day.
That night, I was just a kid. Scared and confused.
Wait.
Yeah. Grace must feel the same right now.
Sure.
Sorry. This isn't the time. We need to focus.
Wait, this is... Yeah, this is correct. Or is it correct? Hmm? Why can't we... We cannot continue this way. Yeah, this gun definitely feels like it's supposed to be the hunk gun, like the, you know, or like Wesker, or Xenovolution in Mercenaries mode. Because that is the spider. Wait, so we cannot get to the... Am I thinking completely wrong here? Because that just puts me over there. And that's just that. There used to be somewhere obvious where we could have gone. Right, we can come in here. But I mean that... What's out here? But then you're like, oh, you should be able to just go up here. But you cannot. Wait, maybe there's just a... No, there isn't an exit thing. So why is that not a thing? I thought that was supposed to be the whole point. I'm just being stupid again because... Ah. But this isn't helpful because... Because we cannot enter this again. They don't allow you to climb up there. But you go here. So there's something I missed somewhere. Because I know that the whole point was to connect the sections so you could go back. Am I just... Oh, this doesn't lead out yet, yeah. I'm so fucking stupid, man. I just meant to go this way. Yeah. That's where the crossing section is. Why did I think, man? Okay, and I... Man, sometimes brain aren't braining. I took a double shot of espresso today, by the way. Pretty top tier, not gonna lie. Yeah, we wasted a bunch of time. Now we're over 5 hours. I'm like, how do I get here? How do I get here? How do I get here? And then, lol, obvious solution is obvious. And then, oh man. You know, sometimes brain isn't braining, you know. Sometimes, I mean, it just happens, you know. Right, sometimes, you know, it just happens, you know. Sometimes you use, you know, sometimes you use naked on the bed, you know, spreading your blonde ass cheeks, you know, stuff that. Then you're like, yeah, I'm such a Dutch slut. and then, and then they like want to hear me play my clarinet. Do. Hear me play my clarinet. Like, I want to hear you play your clarinet. Do. I want to hear you play that Dutch love song thing or whatever it was supposed to be. There's the Staglia, like that station and stuff that. But yeah. Oh, there is a lonely. I'm a lonely goombers stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I keep on getting shot. I mean, this kind of ain't too shabby actually, because of the fact of how it works. Right, and you actually want to go here, by the way. And I know how to get that other thing, but I want to show you that you can go off pretty far down here. You can get this, which is rather large. I don't think there were any files here or anything though, but yeah. This just feels like another tease because of that. I mean, you cannot really see anything there, so it's not that interesting, but yeah. The question is how much of those things are modeled way back at the place, but yeah. Now, we're definitely probably 100% getting Chris DLC, but I'm definitely hoping we're getting Mercenaries. right? And using whatever arguments they have for like, oh, let's not make mercenaries or whatever, right? Because here's the thing, right? Like them not making mercenaries for. But then as was the last PC thing here. This is these guys on the right. Where's the grenade here? Huh? You could have just thrown that as well here. But yeah. Booty faster. Booty faster, yeah. And of course there's a way to go inside here, by the way, inside that place as well. And they are actually called blister heads in this. It sounds a bit weird, you know. Yeah. So the gas station is there. And this is actually, yeah, this is this. We want to go down here because we can do the power. Do we have the oil canister still? No, we do not. Right. Yeah. And then the power. Wow. And then the crank broke because Leon was too violent with it inside it. Smash his ass. Oh yeah. Alright, then I climb up here. And this leads to this. Yeah, this leads to the other side of this, yeah. Which means you get rifle ammo. But nah, but the bigger reward is in here. Such a reward must be. Ooh. Was that a delayed sound effect? It sounded like something else coming. Like you heard like a thunk. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. And yeah, you get to see a fire truck here, of course, obviously, and you get to see another Send for Umbrella. And I don't know if this is a reference to somewhere. I mean, you would figure out that Yill's apartment complex should still stand out, even though everything has been nuked, because whatever Yill's apartment is, you should be able to see like burn marks on his apartment on like the sides. Oh, this is the mayor's place, right? Because there's the two lion heads. Interesting, actually. Bao Shika Hong Kong. Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. And the fact that everything like this is like literally connected and stuff like it's absolutely insane, really. If you think about it, like everything you get to do, right? You have all of this here and stuff that you have that section over here. You have these, and then you can of course go up here. You can have all that part, all of these, and stuff that like you have all of these areas, stuff that like Like, there's just a lot of stuff. Oh, and one way I forgot to open. Yeah, don't forget to open any of these, by the way, because some of them are really essential. Okay, grenade. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Da, da, da. Yeah, we missed a bunch of gunpowder lards, but you know. Look at my bones. Took you by the universe and all the other places. Think you find that the universe pretty much covers everything. Shut up, woman, get on my hood. Look at my hearse. My hearse is amazing. So you could shoot it from over there, or you can, for example, shoot it from over here. But if you're over here on this other side, when you first get to the camp, you can actually shoot it from over here. Basically, you shoot down there. Basically, except that then it's pretty easy to hit. You don't need a sniper or anything. So yeah, you know, you can easily hit it with the handgun. And now. Right, and we sell. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. Yeah, eat hand grenades. And there's something new here. More green herbs now. Right, and I actually want to check. I mean, Classic Carbine was pretty good. The bad thing is that it's not like upgradable and stuff like that, right? Because a lot of those weapons. I'm curious though what this one will look like fully upgraded instead of the gal. I mean, I know what this looks like fully upgraded. I mean, this one is cool because that's literally an Uzi. Right, and then you have that shotgun, you have the police shotgun, and then you have that is more like Ada's shotgun. Actually, let's get this. Oops. No. Get them. But we already fully upgraded that. REQUIEM is already fully upgraded. So get these. No. And more aims way. Thank you, stars. Yeah, this one kinda looks like really, really cool, by the way. Because this looks like a modified version of the Scorpion. It looks a lot like it, actually. Yeah, it looks very, very Scorpion-esque. Scorpion Evo. And it's called like Revo. Oh, there's the wolf symbol. There's a wolf symbol. Okay, so this is a weapon that belongs to the wolf pack. So this is like a Chris weapon. So definitely, if there's Chris DLC, this is gonna be one of the main guns. Man, does something happen if you get all the guns though? Is the question though. Let's get. Because there's no way that a police shotgun is his shotgun. It would be this tactical one instead. So let's get the tactical shotgun here. Because we do have a lot of cash now, so we should be able to fully upgrade everything. Pretty much. Yeah. And get that. So it was. Okay. Some barrel, enhance that. Enhance this. Enhance this. Stock. And enhance the stock. And we use the RPD charm if you're close to dying. Alright. Actually put that there and we'll put this here. REQUIEM. This is a red lengthy shotgun. And then let's actually get a real sniper then. Right now it is a bit annoying in my opinion, right, that why can't they make this actually have like an actual scope or whatever, right, you know, and stuff like that, because yeah. Let's actually go with just the classic bolt action there. The bolt action has a very, very interesting charm here, which is this increased firepower only when scope is not equipped. Which is a pretty interesting way that changes it completely how it works. Yeah, let's get the barrel barrel. Boom, boom. Yeah, let's use the silver version of the scope. And then that. Sad, I don't like the premium stock at all because it just changes its look and stuff that, right? You know, but that is a bit annoying, but yeah. Alright, and sniper is gonna replace this. So we have a small arms over here. Here we have the sniper. Okay. And now we save. Right, and that's number 24 save. Okay. And that should be it. That's pretty much done. And now it's gonna be boom, 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 bike time. We're at how much? We're at 5,500. I mean, but I definitely think that there should be more like upgrades for the size of his thing, because otherwise, like, why not give him a storage box, you know? Because I definitely feel like you're meant to be able to get all the weapons with Leon, you know, and stuff like that, yeah. So detonate. Because this of course triggers the next part here. The interesting thing is that this gun that he uses here is the gun that you can unlock for what's her name?
Should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
I actually really love this section, by the way, because it's like, you know,
This stage just keeps getting better and better.
because this is pretty much the Rustica of this game, kinda, you know, except it's technically better than Rustica. In a few ways. The dogs or wolves or whatever are way tougher in this, because these are more than just like the regular zombie dogs, because these are way bulkier, making me actually think that there's actually supposed to be wolves here.
Pups could use more training.
Reload. You always have input ammo in this section, by the way. You are actually meant to shoot him there to prevent him from shooting, by the way, when it shows up as red, because he has a rocket boss, by the way. Reload and quickly take care of this guy before he rams your bike. Reloaded. You need to reload basically at the correct moments.
So much for the directory.
Okay. Then here is where you need to shoot a few things here. So keep your aim down here. reload there, we're at that section. Set fire at Gideon a bit, and then fire at the dog. Reload, and then yeah, the dog's actually blocking there. So you don't take the rocket launch damage, you will take a little bit there.
Okay. Seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you can like turn left and right here if you want to do manual input or whatever, right? You know, this is rarely like the slow motion elements. You can see the crater over there as well. And I believe you don't even need to turn here, he will just turn automatically. No. And now it's dual time. Here's everyone. Bingo. Going. Where's everyone? Bingo! And this is really cool, by the way, because if we go back here, well, not really here. It's not the location. It's not the location. Where is it again? Oh, we can see it if we go the correct way. Yeah, if we go all the way over here. There's the start of RE2, original and remake. This is Leon's cop car. Sadly, he doesn't comment on it at all. And stuff like that should have definitely been that maybe only if you wear the RPD costume. Because this is the tanker that fell over and exploded, and this is Leon's cop car, and this is where Leon begins. Because you can see Denim Plaza being there, Arukas. Which means, of course, that over here is this place where you go towards candles and stuff that, you know. Or, you know, where it's one of the starting locations, basically, is here. It's so cool, like, when you think about, you know, things. And then you go through there, and then the RPD is over there. And it's so cool because it's just, you know, like there's a thing that they managed to make like nostalgia, but this is not nostalgia for the audio games, because they actually instead try to go for making you nostalgic about the remake, because this is obviously the remake's world. Stuff that, which is the problem, right? That make it so that the remake has like a different story to it. Stuff that, I mean, it's not a bad thing for the remake to have its own like kind of story and stuff that, right? But when they do that, for example, like, and make it so that okay, like remake has its story and stuff that, then they have to make it so that you know that they. It's crazy. It's still stand. A beat. Like also,
still standing.
sadly, you cannot go down there, of course. Obviously, you know, stuff that like there's not allowed to do that, sadly. But yeah, now we're gonna hear some familiar music. And it's so fucking cool to get in here again. And then it's just like, yeah, no way, there's no way this thing actually still works. And now you actually need to use a thing to lift up these gates because it doesn't have power. Burn. And nothing to sell there. 2 more green herbs are available. Get those. Right, and we tune up the shotgun. No, not the shotgun, the sniper. And we can get this. And get this twice. Okay, now that's fully upgraded as well. No. More green herbs. And reduce. Yeah. Suspected arc location. And eventually you get to go in there as well. Right. And I know we missed the couple of files somewhere in most of that, yeah. But go up here first. But the weird thing is, when I was doing this section again, I didn't manage to get Tofu to spawn for some reason and stuff there, because obviously you can very, very clearly hear Tofu and stuff there, right? Because, you know, he makes certain noise that he makes.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenner. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. And this is his office, of course, obviously. So there's nothing to put in his office, sadly. And that's the yo-yo locker. But you actually need to, by the way, that you cannot actually get the yo-yo key even if you know what it is. Like, you cannot loot it until you have read certain files. Which is a bit odd why they decided to do that. Let's see if we can hear it. Tofu? You're not showing yourself, man. But because when you go up here, for example, you can see the key already here, but the key is not lootable yet. You see the key right here. And you cannot loot that yet until you get certain things. Certain clues, if it were. I don't think there was a clue in here though. There was only that already noted. And I don't know why they would make it so that you only can trigger him once. I think you need to see him first somewhere else. Stuff that, if I remember correctly. But obviously we want to go down here.
Jesus. Rest easy, officer.
Imagine just being a zombie who's like chilling out, you know, and then all of a sudden some crazy bastard shows up, you know. You're actually meant to go up there, and however, if you go over here, I think this is where he's first meant to show up. Maybe not. Second floor, same as the first. It's rusted. It won't budge. It's rusted, that's what she said. And then this librarian, by the way, this section here is where it is kind of like down and well, not there really, but because you should still be able to see the thing where it was at. So basically, it was like down low here. I think it was over there, but I know that you're supposed to see its platform where it was, you know, and stuff that you're always meant to see its platform. Mechanical, yeah. Yeah. But it is at a very specific angle here that you can actually get to see it, and so that's yeah. Because I always thought that you were always supposed to be able to see it stand. That it has, but I think it's actually in here somewhere. But yeah, I also thought you were supposed to see it stand. And I'm pretty certain it was down on floor level and stuff that, right? That it was just that angle like that. One of these angles, maybe. Because I don't think you can see it anymore. Whatever where it was, but yeah, but it was basically in that location. To be like you had to like be like very very specifically looking down there to even be able to see. Like you could rush here, and you could basically stand there and you just look like this, and you wouldn't see it and stuff that. You need to be at a very specific angle and stuff that. And that was one of the most annoying raccoons to find, you know, and stuff that because it was just like stupid, you know. Or at least it felt like that, you know. Oh man, there's so much fucking sunlight. You know, sometimes the sunlight can get very annoying. And right in here, for example, here's the one thing you can do here. Is that not where you do it? No, because this is not that useful. I mean, you can do this. So we can do this. And this wall. Okay. Let's just pull this afterwards. Just for fun, even though we don't need to. There's also more stuff you can do in the library, by the way, from. Yeah, the infamous slick corridors. Someone's medicine. I guess Biggie. Burgers. Raccoon City. And it's so weird, like, where is this locker here? Not supposed to be here. That's all though, that has a red raccoon there. Doubt there's anything in it, yeah. If they would have done something cool with that though. You know.
Good lives needlessly lost.
I don't know if there was something hidden with this picture or something like that, but I thought there were more like hidden puzzles in this game. Something, you know. So there's nothing hidden about her thing. You're not gonna find something hidden with this. There's a dog, which you apparently can never see in the original game. And this is Chris' jacket. And this is of course meant to be Bear's desk. And here the code is RRR. And I don't know where you're supposed to find out that because I used tried RRR at one point and that was just the correct solution. And it doesn't even give you anything. It gives you something special the first time you do it, but then it doesn't give you anything, which is like really, really weird. Special tactics and balloon service. And in here, we can go up here actually. By the way, except of course you cannot go to this door here. And there's nothing really that's useful about being able to go over here. Except of course if you go over here, you can grab this. Also, that doesn't put you anything more special. But if you go in here, and then you fall down here, now you can go up here. You can get some shotgun ammo, but it doesn't allow you to get further up there on like the third floor or anything like that. Which would have been cool. If they would have done that, you know, that would have been really sweet. Again, ammo, shotgun shells. Oops. The sun is still there. Almost out of time. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now, by the way, but we'll be back.